And if YouTube doesn't cooperate, okay, YouTube is cooperating, I think, hopefully. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to import a tile set in here into this game. It's a shmup game. And there are a couple of tile sets, a dungeon tile map, and another tile set. And you'll notice what I first need to do is set up how they're going to be imported, right? So you can see their import settings. If we click on a file, or import settings here. Normally, we show up Sprite 2D and UI. And Sprite 2D and UI. Okay, so first off, multiple mode. You want to set it to multiple mode. And pixels per unit, I'm going to look down here and see, 96 by 80. So it's pretty small. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 divided by 96 is, I'm guessing, 16. Okay. I'm going to say 16, apply. And then I'm going to say, okay, Sprite Editor. And this is what pops up. Something that's going to be close to like this. Okay, so slice. And we're going to use grid by cell size, not automatic. We're going to say grid by cell size. In this case, it again, 16 by 16. Because you can see after I say slice, I'm going to wind up with boxes, little squares that are the appropriate size. I say apply, and I get dungeon tile set 0, and where it's located, and the width and height, and so on. And you can click between every one of them. And you'll see, yes, they are doing the right thing. So that's the first one, right? So there is this one. Now, if I come over here, you'll see if I pop it out, yep, there are all the tile sets there, the tiles for that. Okay, we'll pop that in again. Let's do the same for this one. Okay, tile set here, multiple. And again, I'm guessing 16 is a good size. 16 roughly. Sprite Editor. Oh, apply. It's the same as hitting that apply button. You can come over here, Sprite, and we do again grid by cell size. 16 by 16 looks about right. Say slice. All right. Yeah. Generally, that looks pretty good. And it's usually the smallest of your sprites as you want to have it. You might have to, well, I think that's probably going to be useful. There'll be some useful things there. So say slice, apply. And away we go. So that seems to be cool. Blah, 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 blah. So I think that's all doing the right thing. Now, the question is, do you want to put this in, then you have a grid. We want to create a tile palette out of these, right? So say you want to create a tile palette. We say window, 2D tile palette. And there is a tile set up here. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but we'll create a new one. Create a new one. One is going to be called dungeon. Okay. Grid's going to be rectangular. That's all cool. Automatic. Okay. Create. And where I'm going to put it, I'm going to put it in, we're going to go assets, palettes. That's a good spot. Select folder. All right. And then I'm going to drag this from here over to here, which means it's going to bring the whole tile set in there. So we'll go ahead. It'll get put in assets, palettes. Okay, right there. Now, have an option. You could create a second palette here, or we can drag this in here, put the other one in the same palette, and we'll say assets, palettes, put it in that same folder. Already exists. You wish to overwrite existing assets. Create new copy. Because I think there's just some things with the same names in there. So we're gonna use new names. Normally you wouldn't get that. Wouldn't ask you that question. So, but maybe there's already something in there. So we created a new copy, hopefully. All right. So let's see how this goes. It was going to like slice and dice everything up, put it into our folder. And if all goes well now, all right. So we have tiles. And so I will shrink that down just a little bit. And I'm going to show you how to call it a background. And we'll select that. So in our editing window, here we are. And let's create, oh, I don't know, a simple watery background. So I'll use the filled box. There we go. So I wanted to create something smaller inside there. There we go. There's an island in the middle. Oh, what the heck? I guess I could put that whole thing. So we'll create, grab that. Let's see, can I do that? Yeah. Normally I could do a multi-select here. Why can't I? So I create a little wall kind of thing over here, or individual ones. There we go. Or this is kind of cool. Let's see. That's one part there. Oh, there's the paintbrush. There we go. So, all right, then I'll grab those two. I'm going to put that at the end here. And the middle part, I'm going to do a fill point. And that's showing up in the game. So there we have it. You press play. And I think this is moving around. Yeah, so you see it. And Knight will walk down. And we're good to go. That's the basics. All right. Hope that helps.